Hi there, Jesse Gascon, Shimano American product manager for footwear and pedals, and I'm going to show you some of the new pedal offerings on the flat side for 2018. So previously we've only had one model of flat pedals. This was a Saint branded pedal. This is about 4 to 5 years old now. It's a little dated, but still very popular, super heavy duty, and actually it's been very well embraced by the e-bike market. And for 2018, we're actually going to continue that model, but in a dumbed down version. So it will not be Saint branded. It'll be called the GR500. It's essentially the same body, same spindle, but without the laser etching. We removed the alloy sleeve on the axle, but same construction, just a little lower cost version. It'll come in silver, and it'll also be available in black. And then for the emerging trend on the pedaling trail market, we have an XT branded pedal in 2 specifications. We have it in a large platform size and a small medium platform size that's not gender specific but foot size specific. And again, this is more of a pedaling flat with pins all around. You can adjust the pin height. And again, it's definitely going to be on trend and what's happening with a lot of the new trail riders. And then of course we have to replace the previous Saint with a more aggressive, more contemporary design, a slightly lower profile. We've added a few more pins, and then we've also re-engineered the axle. So it's a slimmer axle set that allows that slimmer platform, but we've maintained the strength integrity that you're all familiar with on the Saint brand. And then we've also developed a new SPD enduro flat combination, and this is definitely designed for the aggressive rider, utilizing that new lower profile, super heavy duty axle, Saint branded, and these pedals, all these pedals will be available in January 2018. All right, I want to show you guys our new XC5. This is our new gravel specific shoe that we're introducing for model year 18. And what we did is we actually did quite a bit of market research in regards to what gravel riders were doing. We went to a few Midwest rides, some West Coast gravel, some East Coast gravel, and we've identified that shoelaces actually do have a lot of functional benefits to them. And we wanted to just not just make a fashion statement with them, but wanted to add a technical feature to them. So what we've done is we've added a MPS, or a mini power strap. This is a little mechanism that's integrated into the lacing system that actually allows you to control the tension between the lower laces and the upper laces. So you can tension these lower laces a little bit lower than the top, or you can do vice versa, depending on the fit. The other thing that we've learned too is that you really do need a full length rubber outsole. So what we're doing here is we're borrowing the Michelin outsole from our XC7 high-end mountain bike shoe, and utilizing a single density rubber throughout this sole. And it's great for basically all conditions, whether it's gravel, whether it's mud, whether it's pavement, and it just fits much better within that lifestyle of that gravel rider. The other big function element that we've added actually is a large reflective tab. So this whole section here is full reflector, and that's again for those guys that are riding out very early in the morning, or they're going to be out on the trail very late in the evening. And of course, if you look at the shoe, you're going to see that it's got a little bulbous shape to it on the outside edge. So it has a kind of a semi-narrow last towards the large volume of the shoe, but we've actually expanded the toe box a little bit wider, and that's just to accommodate a wider range of foot shapes, and you can adjust that volume with the shoelaces. But most important, what I really wanted to do is I wanted to deliver a shoe that was at a great price point. This is going to retail at $150, and this is kind of like the shoe for the volume masses. So really happy about that. It'll come in 2 colorways in the men's, and it'll come in a women's specific last and a women's specific colorway. It'll also be available, and these are available now. So the RP shoe is actually our second tier, top of the line road shoe, and this is positioned under the road performance category. What I wanted to do here is I wanted to bring this really cool 1970s retro road styling shoes. So I got a lot of inspiration from when I was a kid, from Vittoria, from Detto, and so you'll see some of the design elements here. You'll see a heel and a tongue tab that's very stylish but very functional. You're also going to see lots of perforations, very similar to those classic road shoes. And also, we wanted to keep a very slim and very narrow, very sexy silhouette. So you can see the silhouette is very, very narrow, very sexy, great form fitting. But of course, it also features all the modern features that you would benefit from. So full carbon outsole with a stiffness ratio of 10 on a scale of 12. You have a large intake on the front end to keep things cool, and a very wide heel tab for walking stability. This shoe is going to retail for $300. It also uses a high-end microfiber material, so it's very supple, very thin, and very water resistant, so it doesn't absorb the water. Like I said, it's going to be available at $300, and this shoe will actually start delivering in October. We have three colorways that will be available through the IBD channel, and then we have a special colorway that will be available through our internet mail order partners. And we also have a $200 price point shoe for the women's model. This is very similar aesthetic-wise, but instead of using the microfiber, it uses a synthetic leather with very similar functions and features as the high end.